quarterfinals, if not further.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real sigh of relief to be in this position where you can pick up that victory and, as you say, lock in a playoff performance. So a slow start out of G2. NiKo working this mid control while the rest of the gang sprinted out lower. That Xbox smoke is in, but look at Elige and Grim. They've aggroed the long doors. This is still a little bit awkward because they've left just one man alone in A on the back of doing this, right? It's only Fallen there. Timing's going to be everything for this wrap round because eventually G2 are going to consider it, but there's Elige pouncing. That's the bomb. Are they ready for Grim? They will be. They dispatch of him. But that might lead them to believe that these were B players. These weren't B players. That was the A wrap, and so they run into mid, thinking that B...
Active rotates from Liquid, right? Whether it be that big flank in the pistol with the lower play as well, off of those B rotates, or even just there, everyone getting set up towards B. Nice shot. One way to do it.
It's pretty.
Will it mean anything? Not with Stewie here.
Oh my God, NiKo! That's not how the Deagle's meant to work! 3 kills, 3 bullets, and it's all he needs.
He heard it was nerfed. He goes, still a one-shot, right? Yeah? Oh, okay. It's not nerfed then.
My, that is 4 incredible. Like, even including Jax is in that. That's unreal. It's only Grim left. They're in B. They're all around him. There's really no hope for Grim, and it gets worse by the second. NiKo's gonna
saves, but everyone else puts their money in. Nap actually keeping a bit. But Liquid, I don't expect them to bounce back with D's of their own, but we'll have to see. NiKo up catwalk. He's done the hinge smoke, allowing his team to get up from top mid as well. Don't worry about those scouts. Stewie fired off earlier. He's sitting back at B, the little boost up for Elige. Ooh. Ooh, he's going into the scout. And he's going to get tagged. They now know there are 2 sitting in the bomb site. They can't be far, so G2 won't be surprised when they find players on the ramp. NiKo just going to hide inside of the smoke as the flashes blind him completely, but no one can see him either. Closing his eyes, moving in now. 4 players here. Good grenade, and the cover is in. Nap with his deagle does do something. Can it be anything to rival NiKo, though? No. Jax with 3 in the round, and Stewie locked out. It's G2 equalizing. Right, the G2, the Liquid rather. Oh dear. Oh no, Fallen fell off the box. That was not on purpose. Caught out in the open by the pit player now. But well, is this smoke for NiKo? It's going to go in CT spawn. It's a mid to be fake. Crikey.
From long, yeah, that's gnarly. And this is great for a lot of reasons because it also stops that B player from having any say on these crossing folks, and while also like selling the illusion that this could be a fake. That's a really lovely little smoke.
Because you sometimes see that, like instead of the 2 long smokes, you sometimes see that but on the other side of CT, right, like 4 long, and then you can cross. You don't have to worry about people spamming from elevator, someone playing close, like nades. None of that matters, and 1 smoke is fine. But like you said, it's the 2-prong of, okay, are they actually going mid to B, or is that just a bit of a ruse?
I mean, look at what it did to Nap. Like, he tucked up here right away and was...
It's always a danger, but he sees them get lower. No doubt for Kenny. Saw players' heads. Oh, and NiKo is just obliterated by the P250. Hunter can't afford to give them another gun. 2 for 1. That's a good price for Liquid. The only thing it's going to cost them is that A site. Grim. Oh, they clear him. They double check. Almost weren't convinced, but Amanek will have that cross. Only 1 smoke down so far. Elige scoped up ready. There's a second one coming in. Oh, no. It just flashes right now. They do have a smoke. There it is. Finally replenished, and they will make it to the site.
Fallen making noise. Amanek with the AWP, waiting patiently, and has removed this long prong of the retake. Stewie's still moving in, right? Even taking the AWP away is a tantalizing prospect, but it's not gonna happen. You know, for guys like NiKo, it's like kind of seeing maybe even a bit of a new streak out of him in that he's very, very willing to throw himself into the belly of the beast and lead from the front.
Oh, great grenade, but I think G2 are just going to try and pummel this B side. That smoke might change their mind, but not for Jax. He goes right through it with a flash Nap over the top, and they do check him. Traded NiKo with another entry. Stewie in the doors. There's a smoke coming in. There's 2 of them, in fact. Stewie can't find the blind shot, and he might have to give it up. 3 on 3. It's not often you'd save in these positions. It is B-Dust too, though. However, they're rerouting tunnels.
The double AWP is kind of the weird part, right? And so luckily enough, Stewie's been able to find an AK down here in lower. That's re-enticed them back in. They also retrieved this kit from middle. So they've gained 5 seconds of time in their eyes. Kenny dead at the back of B, and now these players in tunnels are going to start to spill on through. Amanek good for the first. Hunter displaced by the Molotov and caught out in the open.
Does take down Jax. It's going to be that mid walkout for NiKo. Trust in his aim, and for good reason, but Naf is quick to trade. G2 can't commit B at this point. They've lost all their mid control. Sui's still here with the orb. The dribble smoke will keep his attention. It's going to be a late round play for G2 no matter what they do.
Is that meant to be an Xbox smoke? I think it probably was, hoping to give the illusion that they're getting out of middle. I mean, you know, you could make the case that they've done that to try and maneuver around it, block off this vision in mid regardless, don't have to draw too much attention to it, as G2 is still grouped in the tunnels. They've got Amanek out here through long, maybe trying to sell a bit of a fake. Just give the illusion that this is coming back into an A play, but with him finding nothing, any hope of G2 winning this round feels pretty slim now. Especially as they go away from B. Like, Stewie's done a really good job of locking them out of this side of the map. They're terrified of him, and he's there alone. That's not info that G2 ever had. And as they group back up to go into A, they're walking into this 3-man stack. They've not made this easy for themselves. It's a run boost for Kenny, out into the open, and Fallen hits the shot. Hunter, 1v4 required, out through Cat. They're all around him. Naf's jumping up and tickling him on the jump piece. And it should.
Stewie again has the angle to lock it down. Door smoke lined up. Stewie's ready.
Oh, you thought for sure he had that. He's been so good at holding on to B. Well, not in this round, not this time. Really, it might just be a save. And I know that's not what you want to hear, right? You're probably looking at this going, oh, it's not the end of the world. You know, 9 players still alive in the server.
It's the right call.
Yeah, when you lose someone like that, you know, the B entry comes in right away. Retaking B even odds is rough enough. The fact that you're so out of position, the bomb's already down, there's all this utility left for G2. You don't have money. Team Liquid are just going to bow out and save.
Yeah, and NiKo, you know, he's hunting now, but he was watching the tunnels from T-spawn. So it's like, even if you try and retake through tunnels, which is how Liquid got that 3-on-3 last time with a double tunnels retake, NiKo was there, you know, rarely clearing that angle. You're more focused on the B side. And yeah, just certain doom for Liquid, 2 out of position.
In through B. He is soloing it again with the orb, so, you know, what do I know? Stewie is a man that just exudes confidence.
Ooh.
Out through long for a long take, and Naf's actually the guy to win a fight out there. I don't know how.
Oh dear. No smoke available, none here. NiKo's got the only one. He's out in middle right now. Elige kills Grim through the smoke. Mate, chill. You've killed them all. No T's out long. And now barely any CTs either. Now, NiKo still has his deep position, but Elige just spotted him, and you're going to have to smoke this one off.
Yeah, the alarm bells are probably ringing a little bit, though, right? Like,
okay.
You know, they're out in
I love
NiKo's coming through. NiKo's hunting. Oh, Fallen gets the tag, but NiKo's still alive. This was a 2-on-4, now a 2-on-3. kennyS and NiKo. Can they do together? It's been, what, I think 9 months since we had kennyS in the server. He's the only guy with HP in this round, so this might end up coming back onto his shoulders in a big way. With NiKo dead, Kenny's got to do it to him. 40 seconds, the molly displacing Fallen out of the...
Grim's dead.
Hang on,
it's just setting Elige up for success.
Yeah, this is a little bait and switch. While this has happened, Stewie just pushed tunnels, so now they know it's not a B play. However, you still need to win these fights, and actually it goes the inverse. Elige is the man to die. Grim drops down and is still alive, and there's Fallen smiting Kenny from the sidelines. That game of information, and as to whether or not, you know, Fallen knew Kenny got to pit, well, it turns out it went both ways. Yeah. Kenny never knew about him. And so now they're just another run boost. Didn't work out so well last time for Kenny. Will Amanek fare any better? Here he is. Whoop, nope, same result. Fallen, the anti-air gun of Team Liquid. The flak cannon. Hunter deals with the first, but Fallen on the angle. Shot misses, and Hunter's given a chance at a plant. Naf.
Oh! The info on long. Fallen never moved from cars, so Kenny thought he had it for free. Double AWP and double kill for Liquid. It's only pistols, and on Dust 2, these are not rounds where you expect T's to get much done. Elige is 1-10. I didn't even realize we're 6-6. If he just starts right now, I mean, that's a could be a great way back in. I say back in, but to keep building for Liquid.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Right, yeah, that's a pretty gnarly shot to hit with the tech. However, it is once again another clutch for Hunter. He's managed the double, he's got himself the bomb, and just hoping to do some damage at a bare minimum, right? This double AWP, if anything, it is just very expensive. Even taking one of them away would be great. But once again, you know, as you group up to go for this, I say group up, as he goes up Cat to move for this this A play, there's two there. He would be walking into the stack again. Dropping into middle. Oh, this is weird, going through the smoke. Stewie's holding it. Hunter's gone past it. G2 starting to flex their muscles, trying to take this control. NiKo is brought down very low. Jax holding for the long swing, but Grim still wins it. That is devastating. That was the one thing that Jax was responsible for, and that's going to put so much fear in G2 now. You're getting worried that they're wrapping you through mid. It's really forcing your hand into a B play because you're worried that they've got all this info that A is clear. And so you just want to try and beat the rotations at this point in time.
And Molly is going to slow you down as well. 30 seconds. Naf can attack whenever he wants, or he can just wait for a leisure contact, likely the plan. And G2 just meandering out B. Good flashbang. Naf lines him up and knocks him down with a 4K.
Players taper off. You've made them have to give up on their aggressive escapades and give this mid control over. NiKo's flashed in, but so low. It's really, you know, a hope and a prayer that he gets away with anything there.
Good grenade, at least, from Kenny. That did some serious damage to Fallen, but yeah, with USPs, you're looking for headshots. Damage might not matter, might not mean much. Back they go to middle, checking their flank, making sure that G2 have not over-aggressed off this B site, and they haven't made that mistake. Amanek and Hunter side by side, and the mid to B smokes are out, but blind. Amanek finds that first shot. Hunter playing close, getting baited in by Amanek, but they clear them both. Beautiful shots out of Liquid. Low health doesn't stop them, and this is still a winnable round for G2. Kit smoke available, but the advantage sitting in the hand of Liquid. Man up and the plant.
Well, Fallen's even flashing a mid peek by the looks. They swing Kenny in middle and they isolate that fight. Jax in the tunnel. It doesn't matter, mate, because now they've taken mid away. They can just play on the other side of the doors, on the other side of the window, and there's nothing that Jax can do. This is a Liquid round all damn day.
Oh. Couple of scouts for G2 to try and steal this round away, flip this half on its head, and it's heads that NiKo's looking for. Oh, Naf does win it out. Jack's gone. Oh, missed the hinge smoke. There was pressure, you know, they were spamming, and he had to get it out quick. And NiKo is still here. Enough of a deterrent. Elige jumps up, and he's gone in an instant.
You're never ready to write off a G2D ground, are you? 4-on-4, and NiKo is getting aggressive. Naf still down in lower.
Oh!
Could have gotten caught with nades in hand, but instead it's a tag to NiKo.
Run.
He's got to get back. He's got to get out of there, and instead Stewie peeks up over the top. They won't continue on short for now. Instead, pressuring middle from Stewie.
What? There we go.
Oh, sorry, Hunter on the receiving end of that one. Kenny now brushed aside, and Amanek sure to fall as well. Not really able to get away with much here. Outside of that one kill from NiKo's Deeg.
It's the easiest call Liquid are going to ever have to make. Sit in middle and wait for everyone to peek us. One by one they do. And, well, without the cross shot, it's a done deal. Double peek, and you've pushed a player off Catwalk. A is now gone. It's just Kenny S and Spawn. You've got a nice flank for Hunter, but again, USP's not holding much weight in this round. Poor Elige, man, getting reamed on the flank. Doesn't matter, though, as always, as Grim comes in to clean up the round. An AK available, or Galil, rather. Good grenade. Oh, bit of warm-up here. Forget the rifle, just trying to frag out. And Kenny looks to do the same.
All right, now onto a Galil, but the aim punch, only a USP to go up again.
Go anywhere with it. Bomb is trapped in the pit. And so Liquid need to come and join Fallen on this A site. Stewie just walked out through the mid smoke to find Hunter, caught him by surprise, trying to feign that this is not the A take, but it can't go anywhere else for Liquid. Kenny down in spawn. Him and NiKo have been pulled back after this pick from Stewie, and they're still carrying the mid corner. Meanwhile, Liquid are walking up into A. Jax, on his own, has to stop everything from happening. Fallen can't move up until they get up Cat, though. So this bomb is going to be very late to cross, and it's still going to be difficult to make it to the site. 1-for-1 for Jax is fine, and now Fallen's got to brave the cross with no utility to get there.
Yeah, Kenny, if he hits this, this could be the round, and there it is. That was the bomb. Cut loose here. Trading is enough to win you this round. It doesn't have to be a spectacle. It doesn't have to be anything wild. Liege makes it down into CT, and it's a little classic here. The cat drop into a B play. NiKo's dealt with Naf, and the trade's going either which way. The bomb's cut loose in middle, and Liege, he might have break coming out on the other side, and like a 5-man take of the B site, splitting through middle and tunnel. Last time they went for B, it was on that, cat drop. The doors push out into mid. This time it's the split. Can they get the results from it? Hunter, that is a wonderful opener. And Amanek's taken one more to the grave with him. Hunter, even one kill here is super valuable.
Hello?
He's left the site. Hunter was here the whole time.
Penny's leaning back mid. He now needs to run back to that bomb site as Hunter still has his position. Looking into the wall. And Liquid are now slowing down, 4-on-4. Are they doing the hallway smokes in middle? Now throwing one that will land on the left side. He's not comboing it with a mid to B smoke or anything. Hunter's still going to have all this info, no reason to move. There it is. Naf's been dropped to smoke, so he does get hallway smokes in. Still doesn't matter. It's coming down to the tunnel's punch. Amanek drops his smoke, getting all the util out while he can. The molly, the smoke, it's all stalling out Liquid, but they've eventually got to go.
Yeah, it is still Amanek here alone at the end of the day. Hunter's going to have to help him out from the double doors. Amanek only good for the first, make it a double, and now Fallen. Yeah, see that in like the camera and the reactions. The upside to it is on comebacks like this, where you're building back into the game, that's where you get more out of him, right? And so I think he's only going to get better the longer this goes on, the more G2 stay competitive, and that's good because he'd fallen off a lot in this map.
They still want B, but B doesn't want them.
It's really not been kind to them, has it? This double hold of Hunter and Amanek has been damn near flawless. Even if they both fall, they'll always take more out of the round than they give you. Here's Amanek with one. Flashed off, but Hunter, oh!
And even here in this map, Hunter has locked down the B-bomb site with Amanek. Fast out long. Liquid, it's been a while. NiKo's ready though, ready to receive, and he gives out even more. 2 kills, and he backs. Fallen with a scout, needs a headshot, and he's got it. Good stuff. Orp does see him cross pit side, but G2 not feeling pressured to peek. They've got the advantage. And he goes for it anyway. That is a filthy flick from the feet to the face from Fallen.
Yeah, on a moment. Fallen might be having a round here. Everyone hold their breath. Everyone wait quietly. There's a whole minute left, so you'll be turning blue. Fallen.
Oh, he hit
another
it!
tag.
Grimy.
Oh my god.
Stop peeking him. Learn your lesson.
This was never meant to be this close. This was never meant to get scary, man. Your pistol's rushing out long, but Fallen Scout has done so much.
Massive.
Eventually, it's got to come to an end for Fallen. Surely, how long can you expect him to keep up these heroics? Hunter flashed through, looking for Fallen, and he's dealt with him. Stewie, they never knew about him. He's deep up through short, and he has dealt with Hunter, but there's more where that came from. Now onto the AWP, blindsided.
Maybe even waiting for a flash. He's been flashed into mid quite a lot. No one's there to do it. So NiKo, will impatience get the better of him? Kenny's molly, got a gap, got a bit of room. Fallen does find NiKo in mid in the meantime, and Kenny spammed down to his death. Finally Liquid, the first time they've taken a 5-on-3 in seemingly forever.
Yeah, you do not get spots like this often. These do not come easy if you're Team Liquid. So you want to get everything out of this round that you can. They're grouping up on long, leaving no stone unturned. That smoke might freak you out a little bit. But it's only Jax in the site. As they creep into middle, Stewie's going to reap the reward of patience. And there's Jax falling over in A. Amanek's left saving. And Team Liquid, they pull up, they get that early 5-on-3, and they do good converting it.
It's always the way, man. Right when the game tightens up, that's when the team who's been getting come back to, upon finds their second win. Oh, he turns from the flash, and if he fired off instead, that would have been his kill. Kenny doesn't want to give them a way back in. Still yet to hit double digits. Him and Liege sitting down there. Down but not out. Flash up Cat. Liquid have a lot more mid control than usual. It usually costs them a life to get here, with NiKo and Hunter fighting towards upper and lower mid.
This is weird. Hunter trying to watch players jumping up from the Xbox. Kenny, the man to break the silence first, and that's his double digits secured. Fallen will win that fight out over Hunter through the smoke, and that's something to go off of,
Back
right?
to B.
Yeah, suddenly your options have been widened once again. You've broadened those horizons, right? You group up outside of the B site knowing that Hunter, a key component of B, has been removed. Amanek has got to do this all alone.
And he rotates. G2 are aggressing up Cat, but it's being held right now by Fallen. He hears the steps. He can't escape. He's got to fight for his life. Fight for the site, as is Amanek. Lining up a double, and he lives. Fallen's cut down the rotates, but they've lost the bomb. They can't double back into the MTA site. They've got to go forth and finish the job. Amanek still holds on. A bit of time is all Liquid have to rest upon. 30 seconds. Amanek ready to jump. The molly. They get the bomb. They scarper away. But have they got time? Can they cross out? The realization's kicking in, and G2 are running as well.
This mid fight for Kenny could be everything. If he nails this, it would be huge, but the shot is missed. Naf will respond! And now it's only Amanek. 10 seconds time is a bit of a problem, but they might just get there. Oh, they're running in. Yeah, that plant's coming in, whether you like it or not. Amanek has done so much in this round. Dodging Naf has brought it to a 1v1 of his own. This is for 15. This is for map or match point. Fallen versus Amanek. In a clutch that means so damn much. Fallen playing the ramp. Amanek getting closer. 3 in the round already. He needs the 4th. Both players in that position, and Amanek with the swing has dealt with
in this map at one point in time. An 8-round comeback broken and then traded ever since. G2 just looking to lock it in. Good damage through the wall. Fallen lit up, but at least it's your AWP. Not seen many long takes, and not late either for Liquid. AWP moving in for Kenny. Oh, and he's found Fallen.
He wins that? Oh my, Jax trying to hold on. Doesn't want to fall, doesn't want to give them the room. Leaves, can't catch a break, and Jax is sending them packing. Only Stewie left. He's so far removed from the round out in middle, and the reality should be setting in now. As good as Stewie's been, as reliable, as pliable as he's been, a 1v4 like this just can't happen. G2 looking for that 2-0, and only one man between them and it. NiKo's gonna